GOAT, the greatest of all time, sports traveler. Before some baseball and some basketball later today, enjoying the beach. Where is the GOAT of sports travel? This historic day, brothers and sisters, 13 January 2024. Where am I? More on that in a minute. Why is it historic? This is my last day on my epic journey. I left San Diego 22 August 2023. It is 13 January 2024. Do the math. Almost 5 months. My last full day, because tomorrow, there always will be tomorrow. Unless you're dead, then there ain't no tomorrow. Tomorrow I fly back from Perth to Melbourne, and Melbourne to Sydney, then Sydney to San Diego, all in one day. Why? Because I am the greatest, and I can do whatever the hell I want. So, historic number one. Now, historic number two, or number two, as Bernie Sanders would say, is this is the final and last state in the country of Australia, Oz, as they say, that I visited. Been in the Northern Territory, didn't see any sports there. Went to Darwin and almost got stuck in the mud and drowned at low tide. Maybe more on that later in a minute, or maybe it's in another video. I'll tell you later. Been to Queensland for baseball, South Australia for baseball, basketball, and cricket. Been to Tassie for hoops and tennis. Been to the ACT, the Administrative Capital Territory, for baseball, basketball, and field hockey. Been to Melbourne, the sports capital of Australia, for the Australian Rules Football Championship, tennis, cricket, ice hockey, the NHL Global Series. What else? Basketball, baseball, and then finally New South Wales, which will be the home of Sydney. Seen association football. I saw association football in Adelaide as well. I've seen the National Rugby League Final, United Cup tennis, baseball, basketball, horse racing. I think I said that already. I've been everywhere. I am the greatest of all time, sports traveler. So it's my last day, and I'm in Western Australia, my final state, and I'm going to see sports here. I'm sure you are shocked by that. Baseball later today, the Perth Heat. Or maybe that's the basketball team. And then I'm going to see basketball tonight. I'll get the name straight. Actually, the Heat is the baseball team, and the Wildcats, go, go, Wildcats, that's the basketball team. And they're supposed to both be pretty cool venues. So, that's later today. It is currently before lunchtime here, and I am in Cottlesloe, Cottlesloe Beach, Cottlesloe Beach, that's Cottlesloe Beach. I am just outside of about 20 minutes drive, I think. I don't know, because my phone is broken. My laptop broke this morning. My regular camera's broken. I broke another camera before that, after the New Year started. Now I'm on my third camera. I bought this camera in 2007. This bitch is old. Hopefully this video is going to come out good. If not, blame the camera, don't blame me. It's a beautiful day here. Behind me, ladies and gentlemen, I've traveled the world and the 7 seas. This will be the Indian Ocean, as we are on the west coast of Australia. Now, Perth, P-E-R-T-H, is the largest and basically only major city in the entire west coast of Australia. Australia is like the Canada of Oceania, and what I mean by that is whole lot of land, not a whole lot of people. Only 25 million people live in Australia, which is amazing when you think about it, for all the great athletes that they've sent to North America and that play around the world. You've got the Shaq, who played golf, Greg Norman. You've got baseball players, Dave Nielsen, Graham Lloyd, Liam Hendricks. You've got basketball players, right? You've got a guy in the NHL who played here briefly in Australia. Great tennis players, right? Pat Rafter, the list goes on and on. Australian rules football players. Guys that have played in the NFL, Darren Bennett, who's a punter for the Chargers in San Diego before they moved to LA. He was Australian. Great rugby players, right? Australians are good at every sort of sport. It's part of their culture here. In fact, I was on a beach this morning in Fremantle. People were out there kayaking, paddle boarding. There was a running race going on. This is all before 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, sun rises here about 5:30. It is summer here, opposite seasons of North America. and sun sets here about 6:30. So I'm going to get to that baseball game about 4, and probably be out of there. The sun will set, and the basketball game's at 7:30, about a 30-minute drive between the two. So, what a trip, what a trip, what a trip. It's been a crazy trip. I've seen 19 Asian countries on this trip, and that doesn't include Hong Kong and Macau. And then on top of that, in this part of the world, I've seen every independent nation. There's 14 independent nations in Oceania, Australia being one of the 14. I've been to all of them, ladies and gentlemen. There's a number of territories in this region. I've been to Guam. There's also American Samoa. I've been to French Polynesia, 2 islands. There's the Cook Islands in New Zealand. There's a lot of little islands that are territories. They're not independent countries. I've been to every independent country in this region, plus the 19 countries in Asia, Hong Kong, Macau, Guam, French Polynesia. In the words of Johnny Cash, I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere. So I hope you have enjoyed all the videos I posted from my journey. The goal is to see football and basketball. Football, Americans, that would be soccer, not our American football. Association football, what we call soccer in the States. In some parts of the world call it soccer. Most people call it football. And to see basketball around the world before the next football World Cup. Spit it out, Mr. Sports Travel. And so far, I'm 2/3 of the way there. In 2023, I went down to South America, saw basketball and football in Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Chile, you name it. Central America as well. Obviously, I live in North America. I've seen a lot of football in the States, soccer, and basketball galore. And then I did Asia and Oceania. So I got 2 left. I got Europe and I got Africa. I haven't been to Antarctica. There's no sports there. So next year the goal is hopefully, fingers crossed, or this year, hopefully, maybe next year, either this year, 2024, or next year, 2025, before the next World Cup for Association Football, which is in the United States as well as in Canada and Mexico for men, the FIFA World Cup. I will have seen the beautiful game around the world plus basketball. Those are the 2 main sports. I've already done baseball. I did that years ago. By 2005, I'd seen every baseball played in all 6 continents: South Africa, Italy, Netherlands, France, Spain, Uganda, Kenya, you name it. So, what a journey it's been. I gotta get out of the sun, folks. As you can see, not so pleasantly, I've gotten some sun. I'm gonna head up the coast here and then go into the city to see some sights there. Then it's off to the baseball and the basketball. Hope you're enjoying the videos, and we'll see you in the next one. It's the greatest of all time. I've seen sports in more than 80 countries. Heck, I've seen more than 90 sports in more than 80 countries. I'm at the beach here, Cottlesloe Beach, 13 January, historic day. Seeing my final state in Australia. I've been everywhere, man. It's my last full day on my trip. Looking forward to getting back to America's, that would be the world's finest city. It's the GOAT, over and out.